Who wants to keep running? The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo Normally.
They can even pick up relatively fast offlaner here, but I'm thinking of what beats Razor.
I think we get carry. What the heck am I looking at? What?
Is it core clockwork or
I think it's Core.
That's,
Core?
yeah, it's
clockwork?
cool.
That is a general special. He
Then on bot lane too here.
Still keeping it going. They actually got him inside of the cogs, and Lightless is dead. Na'Vi, dude, general clockwork, man.
Yeah, there's pretty much no kill threat here unless Tree.
Oh, they got him
gets caught
again.
out.
Lightless
Yep.
is done for. A second time where his Bane, this time around, was going for the pole, and Lightless just plays way too forward in the lane. Like, maybe the last one, since I have you here. I need you to settle an argument with me. I'm not sure if you were listening to the panel earlier at all. Hold up. No one. They're going to be able to get the kill on Kari, certainly, as, in a way, with his life, he secures a power rune for Shisui. That's going to be a regen rune for him. Times I'm a clockwork spammer. I'm getting anxiety for him, you know? I'm just like, bro, we got to get a kill soon. Otherwise, we're going to fall off the face of the earth. And he is going to be able to find a freebie here as Kaori runs right into him up into the high ground. So General's patience is somewhat rewarded. Still low. Spot him for a second. Do manage to get the call, but is there going to be any follow-up this deep into the trees? They catch him. Overgrowth. There's the shackle shot to be able to keep him in place for a little while longer. Another power shot. Lightless. One more round of plasma field should do it, and there he goes. The captain of Na'Vi, the 5 position. They are going to rotate in, though. V-Tune wants to make use of this fresh BKB. He's going to go for the kill on the Wind Ranger, but can't quite pull him back. Lightless, nice 2-man call coming in from Ghostig. A beautiful setup with the Culling Blade chopping him down. Shisui is not able to get away from no one, though, who in the back lines with a BKB of his own came through. But those 2 BKBs from Na'Vi, the early timing that they got, did not allow them to win their first team fight. An excess number of kills. I guess it's, you got to be really good at rocket flaring creeps, you know? Hook shot in. They're going to be able to find the initiation onto the axe once again. Gets off the blade mail. They are just going to throw everything they have. Finger and Laguna Blade. Empire reading that, though, and saying there's nothing left in the tank for these guys. Let's run at them. Lightless is going to challenge. Nice Fiend's Grip into the back line. No one is going to be caught left for dead here as Lightless smartly reading that no one is dead. He just keeps trucking. You know, he keeps looking for that next kill. Protector can do that safely. They're going to mass rotate down to this bottom lane and potentially catch no one. They do manage to get him right away with a call. The blade mail just ripping him apart. The shackle shot follow-up. They thought they were safe because Solo was sitting behind the tier 2, but he didn't actually see the TP rotations coming in. And as a result, no one's dead. An easy 3 kills for Empire and perhaps an opening to take an objective. How do you feel about him?
Oh, in second, there's a team fight.
Hex goes out before the BKB could, but it doesn't really matter. Ghostic is there for the follow-up call, and Lightless is with his own BKB chasing down some heroes. BKB ran out, though. No one. A defensive sleep. Trying to get him out, but the Overgrowth is going to be able to hold the Razor in place, and he dies. Focusing now onto the egg. It's going to fall as well. V-Tune with a double kill, looking for more. Kaori is certainly dead as he gets Yuled up by General. A clean team fight win for Na'Vi. Well, not super clean. It did cost them buyback from V-Tune, but it's certainly going to be enough for them to look at a big Roshan kit. Some missteps, because everybody but Ghostic has a much smaller Wikipedia page when it comes to history. Ghostic is going to be able to get a nice initiation on a solo, just a free kill. They ensure Na'Vi's not getting back into their triangle. No opportunity to be able to get any farm out of those Ancients and stay pressuring Na'Vi and not letting them outside of their base. Nice little top up from the Sunray, a smoke, and waiting for somebody to be a little bit too far forward. Kari does manage to get the Nightmare lead off. Solo doesn't go for the break there. Lets the Kunkka get initiated on, then down he goes. 85 seconds gone, and with 40 still left on no one. It looks like they, okay, now he's gonna go for the buyback after the hookshot initiation. They're going for Lightless here. Does manage to hookshot. Oh, what a Nightmare save! Just in time to prevent the Laguna Blade, and they run out of damage on Na'Vi. Empire once again bailed out by their support. Kaori killing it right now on the Bane. Even as he dies, he did his duty, man. That was beautiful. Just the refresher, which is probably part of the reason that Razor is kind of back into the meta, is that refresher has been very meta lately. A lot of people have been loving that item, and they're going to be able to get a nice kill here. onto the Kunkka. So now Empire can do the bold bottom lane sweep. Tier 1, Tier 2. They got to pick off on solo here as well. So world's kind of their oyster for Empire. It's a really good point because they don't have a Boots of Travel hero, right? Like, oh, actually, Ghost Stick does, but still. It's like they don't have some, like, easy way to clean up side lanes. They're going to be able to get the initiation on a Ghost Stick. All in on him. They bring him down. Shisui did go for the support, but didn't actually manage to get the kill. The Gale Force goes out. Lightless committing to be able to go on to no one here and drain him of all of his damage, but no one's running so quickly. Lightless slows him down a little bit longer, drains a significant amount of damage, and puts no one out of this fight for at least a decent amount of time. V-Tune's got to pop his invis to get away from Lightless and all that stolen damage that he has. And it looks like they're just going to run out of detection here as TSA spotted him, but doesn't have the movement speed to be able to catch up. So the retain control, keep Na'Vi inside of their base as much as possible. And General is going to break this smoke. Looking for the hook shot back into his team. Ashley managed to hit the Wind Ranger as she jumped in. Overgrowth, and she's taken so much damage, she's just gone. Just like that. Lightless, nice call coming in from Ghost Stick. Keeps the pursuit onto no one. Lightless really wants to be able to get this kill. They need a little bit more damage, but the Cooling Blade, it was slightly too little, but they still managed to get it in the end. It looks like maybe a Blade Mail, maybe a little Battle Hunger damage. Either way, no one falls. He buys back now. A must-win scenario for Na'Vi if they want to keep this game going. Gotta get what picks they can. It's just the Phoenix.
Like, you know, Kunkka frontlining, things get a little complicated. A Lotus Orb in there too. And then they found Ghost Stick bottom. Or Ghost Stick found General bottom.
They gotta be able to Fiend's grip him, so ultimately Ghost Stick's awkward blink in the trees didn't matter. Empire trying to push somebody out of position. Not quite getting it, but certainly a big opportunity for Empire to be able to siege the high ground once again. Shisui going for the fast kill onto Aloha Dance. Doesn't actually get it. Nice reactions there as they actually continue to blink forward here. Maybe a little bit deep. They do manage to get the call onto V-Tune as Lightless now commits his BKB and tries to double damage. He can. Quickly pops a refresher, fresh BKB in order to get out of that overgrowth, but Shisui needs the help. They do manage to get a 4-staff before the Torrent can land. Ghost Stick back in once again, but they've committed a lot of their abilities. That's going to be another sap, another BKB with nothing given for it. They still have another round though. Refresher is up for the Razor, and they're going to be able to get the kill onto Solo. Now the call jumps in once again, but the Aeon Disc and 4-staff. Honestly, Na'Vi are doing a very good job, but they just don't have the numbers. It seems like overwhelming resources, and finally there's the break as the Ghost Stick 2-man call comes through, and even as they kill the egg, it doesn't matter. They do manage to bring down no one, and that is going to be the game one of Empire versus Na'Vi. It was a messy game, Fear, but
Oh, here, I proclaim there's a cast by Cap and Fear.
Cap, my favorite.
Lunar Gyro that just wants to stand the ground. Might come into play against the Monkey King. Oh, bottom lane?
they do manage to pick up that first blood. Aloha Dance.
You need to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think right now I've dabbled in a little bit of Sand King as well. Every time I get stun level 1, I regret it. Every time I don't get Caustic, I regret it.
Yeah. Oh,
But
Kaori,
they
they are going to be
here.
able to get the kill. Okay, they even things out with this bottom lane and get General to level 4. Large number of denies there as well, and we're at that period of time where no one is off map. Got his level 6, he's going to show up to the top lane, going to go for the kill onto Ghost Stick. Batoon probably wanted the extra bit of help here to ensure that the Monkey King can remain in advantage. And, I mean, the lane, which Monkey King can pressure all the way into the tier 2 and make use of all that space. But Empire, making sure that they hold on to their tier 1 tower. They're going to keep it alive for a little while longer with these heavy rotations. And now an evasion into the triangle, though Kaori finally gets called out. As clearing through a bit of an ancient stack and maybe getting a support, or maybe Solo's going to get denied by Aloha Dance.
It's Scotty or BKB. Well, those are like the two big timings for the hero, depending on the game. This is like, not the scare. They found the TV, but do they have the damage? Oh, they do.
Oh, they've got enough burst, and they're going to be able to catch Kaori in the backline as well. Nice Sonic Wave coming in from Shisui, but not enough to get a kill. As a well-executed smoke gank from Na'Vi catches, because it sounds like to me like TV gets jumped.
Weaver just showed you right there. He breaks smokes. Play in front of your TV.
So he's just got to be like, where does my TB want to farm? It'd be 5 steps ahead of him, right?
Yeah, just like when, so name of the game is you're gonna look at top lane here. All right, they're jumping bottom real quick.
Yeah,
Will they get more?
Oh, maybe. TSA into the trees, but I don't think there's any saves. They're just gonna fearlessly dive this tier 2, and that's gonna be another surprise.
You're not forcing any reaction.
Yeah, Empire, they haven't rotated just yet, but the brute force works. They caught the Queen of Pain on the low ground, and they're gonna look for more here. Vatoon jump forward. They're gonna be able to find the Storm Spirit, see if they can blow him up nice and quick. Gets off the Yule Scepter. He's got a Bloodstone. He's got a oh no, Shisui's just gone. Vatoon managed to get the catch in. They're gonna be able to chase Ghost Stick all the way down because that Arcane Rune that no one had, they tried to get that initiation, and if it wasn't good enough, no one was gonna punish you for that. Empire just not reading, I guess, the chain stuns quite well enough. They gotta be able to bring this back after the first game lost. 32 minutes, Na'Vi being aggressive, looking for an opening, gotta be able to find it on the light list. That's a big kill if they can lock it down, and surely they've got it. The Finger of Death is enough. They thought maybe the Weaver Ags could save them, but that Global Silence covers it. Now Ghost Stick's gonna be caught by the Scotty as well from Vatoon, and Na'Vi, a huge win. None of these heroes have buyback. The world is their oyster. Younger players a chance. Don't go with the old dogs, and I was very critical of that. Na'Vi, though, gonna try and prove that they can do it here with nice two-man crush coming out from Empire to start things off. The Lion's already gone, and Lightless is beating into Vatoon, but underneath this Wukong's command, the armor is actually doing a decent amount for him until the Sonic Wave, the pure damage comes in to clean him off the face of the earth, and no one is actually very low on mana with the Cookie coming forward. Nice little last zip from no one, but there's nothing left after that. He is totally out of mana, enough to be able to self-Yules, but he comes back into a world of hurt from Empire. Empire sees the initiation, they seize the day, and
Full spell. It's just you kind of burst kill yourself, right? That's the only downside.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
Lion. Hello.
Oh, dance! Jesus. He blinks away 4 shafts. I don't know.
They looked at each other for like 2 seconds.
And now, I mean, meta is going to be running out soon. Na'Vi. Let's see if whether or not... Okay, Finger of Death leading off, forcing out the BKB, I guess. Now they're going to be able to follow up. Shisui does have the Aeon Disc, but they pop that now. So now there's nothing left to be able to save this Quap unless the Weaver could do so, but the chain stun lined up from Vatoon with the Boundless Strike, catches the Weaver as well, and denies the time lapse for that last third of damage that they need to be able to finish him off. Long zip coming in from the Storm Spirit. They're going to be able to go for the Weaver first. No time lapse in this fight unless he buys back, which he's going to, and rejoining this fight soon. The TV gets hit by the Boundless Strike. Vatoon's going to go pop his Wukong's command. They're going to fight underneath this one. Lightless needs the help, though, and he actually gets off the Terror Wave just a little bit too late. He's going to come back into his second life, but he will not have meta to be able to play with, nor the Terror Wave, and he's still surrounded, but the Wukong's command does run out. There's no saves from anybody, though. The Weaver died twice in that fight, and that was the only save they had for this TB. Down for 80 seconds, heading off by poking at Vatoon, but you could see the discipline there from Vatoon. He didn't even pop his BKB. He was not scared of that initiation whatsoever. The Terror Wave goes out, but dodged pretty well by no one. Gets it off his BKB. Turn around. Lotus Orb. Is that enough to protect him? It's not. Lightless is dead again. No buyback there. And this is very much a hard carry lineup. So without the TB, that's it. Empire call it. We are going to be going to a game 3 as Na'Vi do manage to strike back here.
Yep, they had a bit of a rough.
Ooh, I love a good toss and a rhyme on top of that. Thank you, Avo. That was wonderful. Fear, what do you think for...
Disruptor for sure. Instead, now they got zoned out, and life's hard. Again, for the Sand King, he's at 7 CS. Oh.
I
and
thought
first
this...
blood.
Jeez, a first blood for Lightless. They really thought the Caustic Finale pop was going to be able to push them over the edge. And now, Yori, he's going for the kill here, but it reads a little bit wrong. Aloha Dance bursts him down first before the Thunder Strike can turn. But, any salves? Uh-oh.
No salve.
I don't have any salves right now. So this TV is just going to have to hit a bit of a timeout. Yori does die.
Like, he didn't dominate or anything, but, you know, he got his farm. He has pretty respectable farm right now for being against a very strong lane, and his hero only gets better. And bottom lane didn't catch that, but looks like No one
He
stuck
didn't
around and
respect
got the kill.
the remnant that was left behind by no one. He went back to base, TP'd back, and came back full mana. Blew up the Terror Blade with the help of Aloha Dance once again with that Ink Swell. Now they're looking for more here, maybe trading supports as that last light does dodge the glimpse and keeps on top of Fury. Like very single target heroes. Frost Shield's gonna feel pretty good in this game. Aloha Dance hovering around the mid lane, but they're actually gonna go for just a straight up Static Storm onto the Ember Spirits with Relocate in. That's enough to finish him off a killing streak and a +1 it looks like with Lightless popping the Sunder, getting himself back up to full health and killing Aloha Dance.
At that point, you might as well just like
the-
get an armlet and just be a secondary carry, you know?
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Running down the poor Disruptor. So you
Between Void Spirit and Slardar in 1 second, the blink reveal on Sand King.
still managed to get the Burrow Strike onto Lightless and the Silence follow up with the Epicenter. Oh, he got off the Sunder last second and the Relocate out at the same time. Little bit awkward. Shisui is going to be able to get here and maybe clean up one. No, they got the Glimpse back on. Oh, no way. General got the Burrow Strike midway through the Glimpse, so he peered back for a second, but then his Burrow Streak completed, and he ends up back in the river again. Really nice counterplay there from Na'Vi. If not, if you want to play a little more farm heavy, that's fine. Try and hit a nice 20-25 minute timing. Instead, this little mix means that Navi's just kind of running over them in a game where it's very much the shoe needs to be on the other foot for Empire to be able to win this carry-on-carry matchup. They're bleeding away heroes at this point, as now Ghostic's going to get caught as well. He tries to go for a TP out, but the damage from that Diffuser Blade is too much. Right? Like, I feel like it's the third item timing. It's
Yeah.
over, right? This matchup's over.
It's 25-30 minutes. That's like 30 minutes is like the latest.
Yeah. Nice catch on
And
TSA
at the rate-
midway through Tether.
Yeah, at the rate this is going, this might be a 25-minute timing or earlier. 5 minutes ahead of schedule. This poor Disruptor, man. Every time I look at him, he's just somewhere dying.
Maybe people traditionally think of Lina as like this Yule's ganker, but nowadays it's more of like a hard carry. So they're going to be able to catch the TV. Lightless is getting desperate in his positioning, trying to find farm where he can. But Na'Vi have swept through the map multiple times, and they're going to be able to get Lightless and Ghostic in this engagement. Attempted relocate out just shy of being able to save the Slardar. So now at a third hero death to Empire.
Yep. One more.
There he goes. Like you said it. Like they look so much better when they draft being the aggressors. Now this TP coming in from Lightless, they're already in place for it. An Ink Swell into a Blink Epicenter. It's just going to be game over for Lightless. He just came out from death. He just went in for a kill, and he's already been gone on. He's already been picked off. He's got to be so frustrated. Fantastic from Na'Vi.
They're diving.
Yeah, they're going for it. Platoon. Okay, they got him inside the Static Storm. Can they actually kill him here? Focus him down. He can't. It's not enough. He gets away. Okay, bring him back in with the Glimpse. He does manage to get the Doppelganger off. Ghostic finds the right one. One swing is all he had, and he found the real Phantom Lancer, so they get from the carry.
It's like one of those moments where you're feeling yourself a little too much.
Yeah, now maybe a little bit more, but it's a nice interception. That is an Ink Swell for the ages there, as it explodes and gets 3 kills. All thanks to General's just beautiful blink and stun. That 2-man stun by him allows Aloha Dance.
I don't know if Na'Vi already found that and they're experimenting in the earlier series, but this seems to be like by far their strongest style. Even though it's a huge outdraft, like I can tell by the way they're moving on the map and how they're playing. We're getting a blink here. Yep.
They're going to try and blow him up 100-0 before he gets off the BKB. It does go down, but he was unable to get off the Sunder. There was no targets for him to be able to go for. General already got himself up in the Yules, and now it's just cleanup time for Na'Vi as the damage is all gone, but the TV dead. Triple kill for Platoon, and pretty much right on the money there, Fear. It's 26 minutes, and the game is over. Ghostic calls it. They tap out. Empire, they may have claimed game 1, but as you said, Na'Vi, they hit their stride. They found, or maybe went back to